What's going on, guys? I just woke up. I just finished this video right here. I'm about to do the Zen next, but this one is the 4.5 My Way utility Volibear Pharrell Williams in the jungle. Now, for the runes and masteries, it's pretty much simple. You know what I always use. Same with the masteries on utility. It's pretty simple. 0, 9, 21 on the masteries. But guys, remember one thing. I don't recommend doing this. You know, if you have a lot of knowledge of the game, you know what to gank, what lanes to and what lanes to camp, then utility can be really good because if you could snowball a lane early or yourself or pick up a couple early kills by ganking or blowing summoners and giving your mid and top laner advantage, GG. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that Volibear my way in the jungle. I actually don't know if I'm more AD or utility in this game, so I'm gonna find out in a second just by putting my mouse over my champion. It looks like I got 345 move speed. No, that's the base. So I am utility. I wanted to do a utility Volibear in the jungle my way. Every time I play utility Volibear jungle, meaning utility 21 in the masteries. You guys, a lot of people say it's not worth. It's not worth. Really? Really? How do you know it's not worth? Have you ever played it? Have you ever tried it? Have you ever camped a lane and fuck people up? That's the question, and that's what I plan on doing. I expect follow-up from my teammate when I have move speed and I'm able to flip slow. And, with Fiora, I should be able to get that. Thresh, we got bot lane. I can go for the Lantern ganks. I got a Fizzarino mid, Mordekaiser mid. Mordekaiser is the champion of camp, forcing Mordekaiser to buy wards and, stopping him from farming the jungle is something you want to probably do. And we see elements on that Vel'Koz over there. He likes playing that fucking Vel'Koz. He's pretty good with that Vel'Koz jungle. It's pretty, yeah, it's definitely pretty annoying. So, let me throw this away real quick.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, I just got done eating some candles or some shit. I haven't gone grocery shopping, so it kind of blows. But utility, guys, this is pretty much I'm gonna pretty much try to teach you how to gank, get better at ganking, snowballing lane, snowballing yourself. And like I said in the Zen channel, if you just watch that, yes, I understand that, it might not be worth to go 21 in utility. Like, if you don't know how to gank, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. I don't recommend going fucking utility. But the thing about utility is you get to start a ward, you get the upgraded biscuits, meaning you get a little bit of mana, plus you got the warden totem, so you're able to get that early vision down right there. So, just in case Wukong decides to gank the Fizzarino, if Mordekaiser baits himself early, because you never know what an enemy jungler is going to do. They could, pick up both their buffs and just instantly go mid. They can pick up their red buff, invade your red buff. They can pick up their red buff, go straight to mid, bait Fizz, or, when Fizz hits level 2, you never know what can happen. And trying to blow summoners is basically the first step when it comes to, ganking lanes. And, and of course, path, and if they pass a certain, mark in their lane, and even if they flash, they're still gonna die, but they'll more than likely roll their flash anyway. And running this utility build, it pretty much gives you the move speed advantage, and I'll pretty much show you that. So while not having the baby mobos from the utility spec, the 21 point and the utility master tree, I'm at 366 right now. So you gotta ask yourself, what's the base movement speed for Mordekaiser? 35? That's fucking slow. So he's slower than me when, I'm not in this. So I'm 366. So we'll take a look. So if I gank top right now, I'll have move speed advantage over Aurelia, 345. If I gank mid, move speed advantage over, what do you call it? Oh yeah, I have Rolling Thunder. I have my Majestic Roar, so that drops down movement speed. So it's all about ganking from the right spots right now. Let's see if I'm able to do that. Now, move this. So wrong one. There we go. So I don't want to show you guys the enemy team. I did that earlier. So another thing is if they drop their ward. Oh, there you go. You saw a ward. So there's a ward right there. So all you want to do when you gank mid, always do this, guys. Always do this. You see what I'm doing right here? If you ride this wall, they don't know that you're in there. So you're probably better off dropping your ward like right the fuck here and not in here. And you see Mordekaiser SOP is going to push a lane. So just imagine if I did this third camp. I went here, then I went here. Then I wouldn't be able to get this gank. Now you're probably saying, but you're not even level 3, Trick. No, doesn't fucking matter. Look, I have my flip slow red buff. So let's see what he decides to do. Oh no, I think I need to watch this. Okay. Yeah, call me bad, call me sad. But I did that on purpose to show you guys how bad I was and to show you that, dropping words don't save your ass. So, Why did I pick this video? God damn, I'm bad. I'm very sad. Speechless right now. You know, I do that with my flashes a lot. This is why I tell you to run ghosts. Even if I fail these flashes, it's like fucking unbelievable. And I just realized that I'm fucking streaming right now. But I'm glad I'm muted because you can't hear me. Oh my god, the insults are coming in. But then again, if the ward was still right there, guys, they don't see you. So coming in right here, first step to ganking when somebody doesn't have flash is to drop the slow boost. Never. Okay, well here he's not going anywhere. Unless you know he's not going anywhere. There you go. You can just go ahead and roll in thunder. But if he does have flash, always walk up to him because you're gonna catch up to him. So there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and back. We take a look at the items I'm gonna buy. I don't have a lot of CS. Wukong doesn't have a lot of CS. Oh, okay, so I need to push mid. I wanted to go back and get my, what do you call it? But I should always tax this since I'm playing utility. So that was my mistake. I just wanted to get back and get my Madrids and my boots. So now, right now, I have 411 move speed. Pretty fast, right? So I drop a ward right there just in case somebody tries to slip through. Mordekaiser, I looked at his items. He bought 2 wards. He warded both sides. So I'm coming in with the lane gank right now. Decide to run back. And I'm just going to go back to farming. So there's 3 minutes apiece on both sides. I can still loop all the way around unless he dropped it into the tri-bush. And I think he might have put it in a tri-bush. Alright, coming bot right now. See, the thing about utility, you can fall behind. But your power spike comes when you hit level 6. Because, you know, when you hit R, it's magic damage. You get 75. That's basically a BF sword plus a few long swords. So right here, I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting for Mordekaiser to come back. And boom, there's the shark. And I decided to roll in thunder because he doesn't have flash up. It doesn't matter where I flip him because I know he's going to die. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. We got my red buff spawning pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and smite this. The reason why I smite it because I have vision of Wukong. And there's bot lane, Aurelia's top. They're not coming for my shit. So I decided to go in here. He told me he was pretty low. I didn't know he was in here. I don't even know where the fuck he came from. So I get out of there and I die to the laser beam by elements. Fuck you, elements. Fucking laser beam. So I died there. That was kind of sad. Now the thing is, if Wukong was pretty healthy, he probably could have went in and stole my buff. So you know, bad death right there. Definitely a bad death. I couldn't buy anything. You know, you can definitely fall behind when you play utility jungle. I want to continue these games. I want to keep trying to go mid. You see Mordekaiser's 1-3 right now. 61 CS though, but Fizzerino's got a couple kills. And do I keep this? I guess I keep this so that. Oh no, give it up. I don't need that. I still hit level 7 right now. So let's see. I'm looking around to see what lane to gank. I drop a ward in his bush, so I decided to go top. Let's see what happens top. So coming in right now, I already see the fight. Really drops the ulti. The thing is, you know, you guys gotta ask yourself, you know, you guys ever realize when you gank lanes, and then, you know, and they kill the person without your help? Isn't that weird, you guys? It's like, holy shit. It's like, why don't you just commit? Well, I guess, I don't know. It happens a lot. It's kind of hard to explain. So I decided to push this. It happens to me a lot where I come in, they're like, oh, let's just fight to the death. And you could have just fought to the death. I guess it's just a passive thing when they're in lane. Yeah, it's probably just a passive thing. So it looks like we're going to lose Dragon. They're going to pick that up. I decided to go back and buy a Kindle Gem. I need a little bit of HP. I'm squishy. I am behind. I'm 100% behind right now. I know it. Even though I picked up, I'm expecting Fizzerino to carry me somewhat. Since you know I've ganked his lane a couple times. Graves right now is 4-0. He's doing a lot of damage, so it kind of sucks. Well, there's me coming out. Looks like fresh control. So I come over here. I think I might pass it. I flash out, get one auto attack off, pass the ticking, and boom! I think I pick up the kill. Nicely done. Almost gets that. Stun comes out. Did I pick up a kill? Yeah, so 2-1 right now. Finish my wriggle. So I'm gonna get a little bit of extra gold. Easy, you know, a little more damage on these jungle monsters. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a struggle right now. So Graves is hanging around right here. I don't know what he plans on doing. I think he wants my Blu-ray. Alright, so let's see. Top top lane putting a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's probably going to be a couple more Volibear my ways coming out with the Pharrell because you know, every game is different. You gotta learn the ways. So I'm probably gonna do a lot more for Volley. Volley is definitely a good jungler when you play utility. I mean, like I said, I tell you guys, like I said in the chat, you know, I play these farming junglers where I don't help my team. They cry like little bitches. And that's all they do. They cry, they cry. So we coming up top to get kills. I really get dumped on. I hit my R. Probably didn't need it. Wukong runs for his life. Bot lane being pushed right now. Looks like Thresh is about to go down. He goes down again. It's 5-0. Their bot lane 7-0. I know I haven't helped them. I'm trying to snowball these other lanes. Top lane main source. Looks like I get that bonus gold, and I don't want to fight Graves right now. I want to keep my health up so I don't have to go back. Go back and farm the jungle right now. I'm 16 creeps into my or 16 stacks on my Wriggles right now, so it's gonna be a while. You know, I know that. You know, I bought the items, so the jungle is pretty much easy. So I get all that CS mid, which is really good because anything I can get scavenge, you know, off these lanes is what I need right now, so I can buy some of those HP items. So there's Wukong. Looks like he's jumping onto somebody. I don't know why, I don't know if he decided to fight that, look for Graves. So I guess I get dumped on right here. I decide to back. I do have my passive taken right now. He can't catch me because, you know, I am move speed. I'm pretty fast. They drop a pink wood in here. We decide to take that out, and I decide to get the hell out. Pick up these double golems, and now I got 18 stacks. 7 away from doing a little bit of extra damage right now. And there's a lot of shit that happens. This game is actually in D1. Graves overextending. He hasn't died yet. So definitely trying to get that extra bonus gold. Coming in with the lane gang. We got Thresh. Lebron overextending. Wukong picking up that blue buff. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's it right there. I get the bite. I baited my bot lane into that, and Graves pretty much baiting the Wukong. So, you know, he thought he was going to get help from the Wukong. Then they expect the bear to come out, and voila. So it looks like Mordekaiser's just trying to farm them raids. He's got a Woda, a Rod. Right now, I got my, almost got my Randuins. Got to get my perks ASAP. So I have that tenacity since I am utility. I'm switching, still switching though. Pretty much know when to go in and out. I come in there and I KS that because I need the bankroll right now. I'm going to need to be that meat shield for my team. So taking kills right now, like I said, it is definitely work. And plus you get assists, and I wanted to be part of that kill. I didn't want to KS, I just wanted assist, but I get the kill. Or it could have been both. So there you go. Randuin's completed. I am 5-1 right now. You know, my bite's going to do a lot of damage to their low HP. So there's Wukong. So what I want to do here is back up. Looks like we already lost this fight. I don't know why SirhcEz in here. So let's see. I go in, hit my ulti. I try to get my flip off. Let's see. Fizzarino goes down. So here it looks like I might go down here. My passive takes. I'm going to go the other way. Flash over into raid camp and go back and heal instantly so I can protect our inhib. So as you can see, they're coming in with the dive. They get a little bit greedy, so it looks like they're all going to die here. So I don't know if I get my slow off. So he decides to turn. Drop the bite. And I think we get this Wukong too. And everybody just spawned out. Now right here, guys, Graves is dead from the last fight. Everyone on my team has spawned because, you know, I guess they got greedy on that dive and someone must have died. We got Vel'Koz dead. We got Mordekaiser that just died, so there's going to be death timers. If we're able to pick up this kill, guess what? What do? If you want to make a comeback after losing, you're down 4k gold, you say fuck mid. You say fuck mid, you pick up this Baron. This Baron is pretty much like an extra life. Put it back into the game just by picking up this. And as you can see, we pick it up and Wukong's still dead. And that's how easy it is to do Baron buff. I didn't even have my pro. It didn't really matter. We had 5 champions. There was a flash from Aurelia. So looks like we're going to go ahead and back. And right now I picked up my mercs. You know, Lebron's actually doing pretty good. You know, Thresh is the one that's been, you know, making mistakes. Whatever happened bot lane, I don't know. I don't really care. It's you know, when it's early game, you can't worry about what your bot lane is doing. You gotta worry about with yourself. If you've been focusing on mid and top and ganking and not helping bot, and there's nothing you can do for bot, let it be. So, Biz getting a little bit greedy, and Laparino, pop that bitch right across the mouth. And what I need to do is push this. Looks like somebody's bot lane pushing. There's pings coming out. Nope, that was Graves pushing that. So looks like he's gonna back. I'm still 3 camps away, jungle camps away from finishing that Pharrell. So you know it's really gonna be definitely gonna be a struggle. You know everybody's probably gonna be taking my jungle. So I get Lantern and I want to finish it. So I think I do 3 more camps. Okay, so there's the doubles coming. So Aurelia shows up, and I don't think I can catch her. Hits that blade, so I decide to back off after that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of extra damage, but don't really care for that right now. What I care about is one of these team fights, and LeBron picks that kill up. Actually, they pick up a couple kills, so there's a really, I don't even know what the hell she's doing. She's definitely gonna die. She dropped that fight, so I just pretty much just went godlike. Oh, looks like Graves is a push bot. He's not gonna be able to survive this. Have double up, and he sides. I don't even know why he flashed. Like he wasn't gonna get out of there. It made no sense. I mean, and plus he's an 80 carry. He does have a Phantom Dancer, but you know I have Rolling Thunder. I'm auto attacking him, which reduces his movement speed. Thunder endurance. Plus I have Majestic already at level 5, so his movement speed's being dropped 50%. For 3 seconds plus Randuin. So yeah, and I got my flip to pretty much give me move speed if I run towards champions, and you're not gonna get away from that. So yeah, waste and flash right there. You could have saved it for the maybe next team fight right now. So here we go. I see Graves right here. I'm dropping a lot of damage. Here is pretty much a throw. Got insta blown up, no follow up. Fizz is off to the side. Hook comes out over there as you can see. Take a look. We need boost to survive this right now. So let's see. Trixie comes in. Let's save his boy and him doing, there you go. He's doing work right now. Let's see what's good comes in there. They get greedy for the thresh or whatever. They just got really greedy. They could have just picked up those 2 kills. You know, just take control, regain control of that map. And because you know, if you lose, I mean, if you get map control back, you drop wards and set up for the next Baron, you know, that's definitely worth. But they didn't. They chased to the death, and look at now. I mean, we just got a tower out of that. LeBron's super fed. He's 10-1 right now, so I know I can depend on him. I made a mistake, and I gotta make sure not to make that mistake. You never know what could happen. If we would have died if Baron was up, we would have lost Baron. If they were smart and pinged it. So Thresh off to the side, doing whatever he does best at dying, and dies off to the side. So, but LeBron 10-1 right now, doing a lot of damage. Like I said, pretty much what you want to do right now is you're not a AD. Jungler, you're not doing a lot of damage. You do a lot of damage if you sit on somebody and you hit your ulti up. But yeah, you pretty much just heal them. So there you go. Coming in there really Baron out to the back, and looks like I dropped my fight to get that kill before it actually shows up. Let's see, tank a little bit. There's the cooling coming out. My passive is taking right now. So like right here, you don't want to go too hard. Like, you know, if you get dropped down pretty low, just drop it in. Elements getting that D. Getting that D. Oh shit, Elements. Getting that D. So yeah, he just got that D. We're gonna go ahead and pause. Oh, no, we're not gonna pause that. So yeah, after that, boom, 2 Barons. You know, we're back in the game. Looks like we're gonna be able to get this in hit power. And that's the first step of finishing games. Trying to get that in hit power. You know, sometimes it's hard when you got games stalled out for so long, and you just can't end them. It's like when you play against Zig. Sometimes if you got a big wave there, instead of doing Baron, it's better to take the in hit power because of the wave clear. You gotta see, do they have big? You know, is their wave clear strong? If they're wave clear strong, you're better off taking the mid and hit. If it's not, then yeah, pick up the Baron, especially if you're coming from behind, especially if you pick up the first Baron to put you back into the game, and if the second Baron's going to be uncontested, or if you pick another guy off on the enemy team again, then shit, there you go. So Fiora goes in 1v5 with Fizzlerino top lane right now. We drop a ward, but nothing to worry about. We got that first in hit tower, and what they got to do is dive us now. Fizzlerino staying top. I think we decide to fight this. I might take a lot of damage. Now, remember guys, okay, we catch the hook, nice hook, there's the Danya, I'm on Graves, I don't do damage. So, after taking about 70% damage, I need to get the hell out of here. But, I decided to flash off to the side instead of back to towards my base. Fizz actually going in, opening the gates. What do you call it, almost goes down. Buckshot comes out, and there you go. So it looks like he's gonna be able to get misses his shark.
Red team's turret has
Let's
been
see if he's able to
destroyed.
get this kill. So this is fish in the void. And backflips. Alright, looks like he gets out of it. Looks like LeBron or they're both going in here. I don't know what's going on. Double pull into the motherfucking phase. There's the blade coming out, but he still gets taken out. Fiora takes out. Did he take out Graves? Yeah, I think Fiora took out Graves. And here I am with the build, guys. So Pharrell completed. I finished my Randuins and I finished my Spear Visage. I have 2 armor items. Oh, actually, I got 1 armor item. I got 2 MR items with the Mercs and Spear Visage. So my next item, I just want to get HP. You know, HP is gonna help out my bite to do a little bit more damage, and my passive to give me a little bit of HP when I get dropped down to 30%. So you pretty much heal 30% of your health. So there you go. So when Volibear drops below 30% health, he heals for 30% of his maximum health over 6 seconds. So you can pretty much do the math. I got 4k health right now, so 1300 plus. It's a lot of HP. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a lot of HP. So we take a look. Anything happening right now? Really nothing happening. And with the Pharrell, you know, Volibear actually does a little bit more damage. He gets a lot of attack speed from his W. I see a blue buff. So I decided to ult this. I don't want to get any altercations right now in the enemy jungle and die. We made a comeback after 2 Barons to be big waste. So yeah, Randuin, and the self healing from my Spirit Visage is gonna give me a little bit of a boost on that. So yeah, so it's gonna take a lot. It's definitely gonna take ignites. If they don't ignite me, it's definitely gonna be a problem. To go into the back of Aurelia. I was like, yo, get off my stacks. I'm at 16 stacks right now, so it's actually not too bad. It's 36 minutes in, so you know, with any other jungler, you could have like 50 if you're flaming pretty hard in the jungle. So we got the fight going on. We'll come drop the ulti, but no follow-up. So it takes about 70% damage. Laser beam comes out, and there it is. I don't know what the hell just stopped Vel'Koz ult, but let's take a look. Oh, it's a Fizz ult. So here you go. Final team fight. You know, they had the momentum early, but they must just made a big mistake. If I was more focused on them, I could have, you know, maybe, found out what they did wrong. But there you go. There's the EFG to get that Banshees off. So he comes in. Now watch the Shark, guys. He comes in here with the laser beam. So Shark comes in there and he drops it. As soon as he drops his laser, it gets canceled. Oh no. Okay, yeah, there you go. Boom. Fizz ult canceled that, and then boom, 3 hours able to get to the back line. So I go in there and meat shield it up for my team. Boom, and we finish the game. So Mordekaiser hits that Zanya. That VR goes doing some work, and it looks like the flash come from Mordekaiser won't be enough to finish off. I think the Thresh, or did he finish off? Yeah, Thresh. So yeah, looks like we're gonna be able to end this game. Aurelia's here, so I decided to take the turret, and that's what we're gonna do. So, you know, when you're behind, guys, remember desperation. I guess it's more like a desperation. There's gonna be a few more volley games that I'm gonna put out because he's just so good, you know, in the jungle. He's just so good with the new Pharrell out. I mean, like I said, you know, Pharrell. You know, a lot of people say volley's bad, but you know, if you like enjoy the champion, like the gang, and bite people, then you know volley's definitely your champ. So pick them up and learn the ways. Don't forget to like this video. Peace late. More to come. I'm gonna work on another video right now. Peace.